Yeah, welcome back. So anyway,
overstepping last week.
See you next Tuesday for last week's episode, and welcome back to the two Montys.
So more or less, just like parents, because the wedding doesn't go the way that their weddings went 40 years ago.
Because they didn't do it their way.
Yeah.
They listened to their fucking parents. Like,
Everyone has an opinion.
But I'm sure I've said this one before when we were talking about it. But like to the point of stuff like, I had a meeting with a couple and they're going through their run sheet for the reception, and then she's got a garter toss on there, and I'm like, is this a thing? Is this like
You want to do this?
Or was this like on the generic run sheet they gave you? And she goes, nah, my mum's really keen on it. And
That's so weird
like
for a mum to be into.
And she bought one especially in a little box. And I said to the bride, "You right, mate?"
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ, can you edit that out, Lincoln? You know what I love watching those videos on Instagram where there's like a husband and the wife's got like a terrible gag reflex,
yeah.
and they just go like, and the wife starts going, "Oh, stop it!" And I said to the bride, "Is this something you want to do?" And she goes, "I've got no interest." I go, "Well, don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
How old are you? Like, just don't do it." And she goes, "Right, we'll cross it off." And
I think I've done 2 in 500 weddings.
Oh,
2 garter tosses.
mate.
And I will not do them now.
So probably 5 I've done, but on the night we were pretty much done, and I was saying my goodbyes and talking to the bride. The mum comes out with the box with the garter, and she goes, "When are we going to do this?" And the bride goes, "I don't think we're going to do it, mum." Mate, you would have thought the mum had been told someone had just shit in a shoe. Like she was like, "What do you mean?" She says, "I don't think we're going to do it," and she fucking stormed off, and I was like, "What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Just shit like that.
You get it with lots of bits and pieces. The ceremony, for example, yelling out that you forgot the kiss or whatever. Not everything happens at the same time that they do. Every wedding is different.
Can we also just say, and this is not for guests, this is for fucking mostly celebrants, and I've been very careful to never do this in all of my time, is when they kiss and then a celebrant will go, "Kiss again, just in case the photographer didn't get it."
That is
I'm
so
like,
triggering.
I know it is. And I'm like, it's been very clear never to do it.
I had one where I could see the photographer had missed it.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I had the pre-chat, all right, when we do the audience participation bit for the second time, that's the lead into the kiss. You know it's coming. The guests will be saying, "We now pronounce you as fucking," if it's hetero, husband and wife.
Yeah.
That's when the kiss, they know. Had the chat. And then this cunt's taking photos of butterflies and ball sacks or whatever it was. And it's like, I saw he'd missed it. And then instead of calling him out, I was like, "Nah, have a real go this time." And then another big cheer. And then he got that one. Couple never knew. And then it saved him from fucking saying, "Well, sorry, I didn't deliver your kiss shot because I missed it."
Yeah.
So, but the couple never knew why.
No.
And nobody ever would have thought
Yeah,
about
but that's
that
a different
again.
thing altogether.
That's you
Than
being
just
a professional.
But
being
I
a
would not
fuckwit.
have, not have called him out saying, "Oh,
But
just
most
in
of the
case-
time when these celebrants do that, they've got the shot. They're just being
trying to be funny. It's always an Arnie. It's always
An
sort
older
of like
celebrant.
an older celebrant that thinks it's a funny little.
I still get
bit.
inquiries. I had like probably 2 in the last week. That
I don't need to brag.
No, that said,
Fucking 2 in a week.
we
right?
like you because we can't see you between the couple, especially in their
Yeah.
kiss.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck me, is that still a thing?
I had a photographer. I think I might have said this
Oh, you
before.
didn't come right on in.
Who is it? It's not someone ducking, are they?
Before you go on with this, because I'll jump back to that. I had a wedding that Lincoln was part of, and older celebrant again did that exact same bit.
We love
It's like,
older celebrants. You're
love
all
it,
great.
love it, fine, but it's just a template that usually happens with them. They're like, they did the same thing. Like, "I'm not sure the photographer got that one," and I literally, without even thinking, my brain just like went into like, I'm like,
fuck,
I
I
definitely got it. Like, it was literally just caught like straight away. Own the moment. I'm like, fucking don't fucking put me under the
fucking
bus.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking definitely got it. You don't need to. Just like,
It's just, no.
but so good. You were going on with another subject. Sorry, cut you off.
It's
whatever,
gone,
bro.
mate. That's
Ruined
what
it.
happens if
Ruined
I
it
don't
for
if I
everyone.
don't do it straight away. It's gone. It'll come back. Now, do you want to talk about? The catering?
You want me to spiral?
I wouldn't mind.
Will's hungry.
Yeah.
Always hungry. But Lincoln was on this wedding. Hope was on this wedding with us. We had I was carrying multiple staff for it. Couple had called me in advance. They're like, "We're marking you down as guests. We're going to pay for the like $100 option." It was canapes for you guys. Plus, you're on the.
Can
the
I just
drinks
put my
menu.
hand up very briefly?
Yeah.
I want to stress to anybody out
You
there.
do not need to.
I want to stress to any couples out there who are thinking of putting a vendor on the guest list and sitting them with guests, almost without question, I can guarantee you that vendor does not want, despite your lovely offer, does not want to sit with your family and friends. They will happily sit out the back with the other vendors together talking
Unless you
shit.
have known each other for 20 years.
Oh, if
and
you're
you know the crew,
firm family
but no.
friends, knock yourself out.
If you're meeting 100 people.
And we
all the
understand
time,
that you are thinking it's a beautiful thing and it's a lovely gesture, but no vendor wants to sit with the guests they've
also,
never
the
met.
guests at that table are going to feel like the dregs of the guests because they're
They're
like...
sat with the
oh,
sun.
Yeah,
They're
who's this fucking idiot?
They're sat with these fucking autistic ADHD cunts
Yeah.
that can't sit still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they sold you.
Which
they were
is a
gonna,
broad
They
generalisation.
were going to put you on
of
the
all that's in
guest
wedding
list. They're
industry.
going to pay the money for the thing. Let's
Mind
go.
you, it was canapes. So different scenario to sort of sit down. So yeah, I was like, yep, cool. Canapes are great. I don't want to be chasing.
Oh, as in it was a cocktail?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. Yeah, should have
Yeah,
started.
you're
Canapes,
trying to
but-
shoot, not chase down every
I don't want to be
fucking
hunting down
arancini
people to
board.
sort of do it. So I'm like, I don't need like an actual plate of food made up. But just like as they sort of go, just chuck a handful of canapes onto a plate and then have someone sort of move them over to like a vendor table or
Yeah.
whatever. So we can do it. We don't need like a full sit down meal or whatever.
Unless it's fish, then I don't want any.
Yeah, pretty much. I've got no wedding fish, yes. But yeah, went through this whole thing. We're entering, it was, I'm not going to say the venue because it'll start throwing people under the bus, but the venue manager was like, yeah, we've got meals sorted for you guys. We've spoken to the bride. She's sorted it out this way. We'll sort it out after this. Speeches came. Next whole thing went. It nearly gets to like 8:30 at this point. It's been a bit of a while. I'm like, I'm going to just go pop my head in the kitchen and find out what's going on. And then straight away was preceded by the catering just going, no, there's no meals for you guys. Bride hasn't paid for it, but the bride's paid like $160 a head
Yeah.
per person
Yeah.
for around 6 vendors. And
fucked.
I've spoken to every other vendor because I like when I get the shits, I quickly go and
Can I just say in
corral.
the caterer's defence,
Yeah.
they've probably gone, they've paid for
Yes.
no vendor meals.
Yes. So this is where it's sort of come into.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I've walked in the kitchen and they're paid for no vendor meals. And I'm like, oh, the vendors were all written down as staff. She's paid for us. Oh, sorry,
as guests.
She's paid for all this. And they're like, no, there's no. I'm like, maybe quickly call your whoever is dealing with this because that's not the way this has worked out. And then they just dug their heels in instead of like following any sort of responsibility. Dug their heels in.
I
and
would have
go
dragged
check
the
with
bride in.
So you're foreshadowing what happened.
Very good.
It wasn't necessarily dragging the bride in.
No, but you would have gone, I don't
walked-
want to make it a problem, but there's just a bit of mix up in the kitchen.
But I walked straight out and she saw me. Like I walked out fuming.
Yeah.
As I was walking out, catering offered me a pity slider, a singular pity slider. And I'm like, look, at this point, I'd rather the couple get a full refund for all the vendors. So no food for me. It's all good. I'm gonna dig. my heels
it's
in
not
here.
$160.
Yeah, it's not an $160.
Yeah.
That's where I was at. And if she could recover that from 6 vendors, better. And I just told
Yeah,
Lincoln.
great. What's it's the best part of $1,000?
Yeah. So did the whole thing, walked back out. Bride found out because she saw me fuming and walking outside and wanted to come and ask me a question about something else already. Told her, and it's kind of all just blown up. And then I may have continued this on Instagram, messaged them and gave them a timeline of everything happening. I'm like,
Is in
told
the caterer or
the caterer.
bride?
I went in chasing a refund for the couple. I'm like, no one ate. Not $160 worth anyway. We started getting options for food at nearly 9 o'clock once I'd gone and had a tanny.
Which, and I'm assuming it was just all leftover shit.
It was just, there was only one full round of canapes after that. So it wasn't worthwhile. But yeah, it just kind of all blew up like that. And then the communication with this same catering company then went really, they just called me a liar. It was like, that's not how it happened. I'm like, well, the event manager from the venue was there standing with me. So maybe
You can ask them.
you can go com with them because I'm not a liar.
Yeah.
And just straight up was just refusing to take any responsibility, accountability
Yeah, right.
with any of this. I've heard from other people sort of local to me that have had that caterer as well before. They've kind of
They're
done
no good.
similar things.
Can
yeah.
we...
No.
I'm not naming and shaming.
After the...
Yeah, tell us
Yeah,
afterwards.
definitely after.
Good.
Definitely
And then we'll
after.
do it
I'll
next
have a big
time. And then
bitch.
we'll do it next
They,
time.
So this caterer has made their way to multiple forms on my questionnaire, contract, whatever. So if you have this caterer, please tell us advance. We'll pack a dinner. Legitimately.
Because they are incredibly unreliable.
Oh, just because of the way that we were sort of
No, but
treated.
that's what you'd say in the thing.
Yeah. I just I would rather pack an air fryer and find a PowerPoint out back.
I'd rather pack an air
Which is
fryer
also
and a big bag of
a
tots.
really dick move on their part because you're going to get booked before the caterer.
Yeah.
which means
Oh, that's why it's in
they're
my
not
form
getting booked
early.
anymore.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's,
it's not that they're not getting booked early. It just means we're not going to get booked with them.
no, but it also like it's
like
just
they've shit on
it's-
themselves.
That's
Because
what I'm saying. It's a dumb move.
Yeah,
because
caterers also
vendors
don't-
are all going to
because
go.
if they read that in your contract and they haven't yet booked a caterer, they're not going to book that caterer.
But not only that, but he's telling us his story, and in 10 minutes he's going to tell us who it is once we turn the camera off. And then I'll go, next time someone mentions them, I'll go, oh yeah, I've heard they're fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's just-
vendors are just going to talk to each other and go, they're shit.
Yeah.
It was just a horrible experience. And all I was really looking for with those follow-up messages was, we're so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, we're so sorry, blah, 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 this, and that. We'll refund
Oh,
the couple.
and the bride to get back.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
So she never got a refund?
Nah, not yet, at least. I haven't had any follow-up about that, but I went in pretty hard chasing it. Like, I tried to be open. I gave them a very, this is how it happened, and a very logical, clear explanation, and then
Yeah.
was just told I was a liar.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Always fun.
Is it a? Oh,
I'm trying not to swat. Like, that was the nicest I could have probably put it. After Lincoln heard the phone call.
Oh,
Go. From
Trumpet
who?
of Patriots. I just got a new one.
Actually, my phone went off too.
Settle in.
Voting One Nation is a vote for the Liberal Party. Don't be fooled. It's no nation.
Right.
Fuck you, Harry Fong. Fong.
Fuck you.
No, you can't reply.
Oh.
It goes not delivered. Yeah, the number we supplied in another
What is
episode.
the point of deleting and reporting spam if they still fucking send
I
them?
blocked that number about 5 times from the phone, and it will not block it.
Are you? How are you even? The more that you interact with them, the more you're going to get it.
No, I've got the bloke's direct mobile number now, so I'm just directing
you're
him.
like your local member for parliament.
No, it's a bloke on the Gold Coast.
And why are you interacting with him?
No.
Because he keeps sending
You
me
know, the
fucking unsolicited texts from the Trumpet of Patriots. And you can't...
Fuck off. I love that.
But he's not... Yeah, so for people playing, his name's Harry Fong. He's some sort of solicitor on the Gold Coast. Give him a quick look up. You've got his... it'll have his mobile number and his landline. Feel free to send him all sorts of messages telling him and his compatriots at the Trumpet of Patriots that they're all a pack of fucking bottom-dwelling cunts.
Are you enjoying all the political stuff that's been going on lately?
Oh,
You wouldn't know fucking...
I voted yes for the gays. I think that'll do me.
I'm surprised you even
That's
did
your hard work done for the last 10 years.
yes for the gays. What was that for?
So we could get married.
Is that like...
If I had known, if I had known I was going to get all these fucking posts, I would have said no.
No, I often have been away, like interstate for weddings when the voting's on, so I haven't voted.
It's a federal election, mate. Doesn't matter what state you're in.
But even when I have to be there, or
I'll
whatever,
be inebriated when I go.
You can do that online quiz, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
put down all your things.
I
and
did it the other
it'll
day.
Tell you who you should vote for.
Yeah.
And then you only have to have one conversation with one person. They're like, "Are you a Nazi?
I wanted to
Like,
see
what the
this.
fuck
I
is
wanted
wong
to
with
see
you?"
how this would spiral.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
and then
fine.
so it's like,
and
I
it
don't know
turns
who
out
to vote for.
he's Harry Fong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
So-
that has Bob Catter popping up more on television, I'm here for.
Yeah, look, I don't want him to be in any
I don't
position.
want him having
no
anything,
position
but
of
more-
power, but I want to hear more from Bob.
I only know enough to know that it's only
Let-
ever going to be Labor or Liberal, but I don't know which one's better.
It
The
depends.
answer's-
So put
the
in,
answer's
put in
Labour.
what, if you want.
They're both fucked. That's
They
what
are
I mean.
both. Listen, it's you're choosing
So I don't
between.
think it actually matters.
You're
who you
choosing
vote for.
between
come on.
AIDS and cancer.
This is a bigger conversation.
No, I think this is definitely the forum for this conversation.
But yeah, if you're a boomer or on the edge of top Gen X, maybe you'll be voting Liberal.
No,
because you
I'm at
wanna
the top of
protect-
Gen X,
Yeah,
and I'm fucking not voting.
But that's-
wanna
you would be the
protect
edge of
your
it.
nest egg.
Yeah, you're protecting big business and everyone who has 30 other investment properties, and then anyone sort of.
Well, that's him. He's 20 years younger than me. He's on to his 5th property.
Whoa!
I am not.
What do they call it when you have no children and just dogs or whatever? Double
gay.
ding.
Homosexual.
Dings. What? Double income, no dink. That's the
Dink.
word, isn't it? Double income, no children.
No,
Or that's-
twink.
Twink. That's how. That's what that stands for.
Hairless and hung.
Anything that has Bob
double
Catter.
income, no kids. That's fucking living the dream.
I'm trying to think.
But there's nothing else on the list from you. You've had some things on your list that we probably haven't gotten to.
Venue owner's fun. Wait, who? Me? He was fine. No, he wasn't fine. He was a piece of shit.
Oh,
And I'd hope I never get a wedding there again.
Do we want to say where?
It was.
Oh,
It's not really a... Have you been there?
No, I haven't, but I have heard. I was speaking to another vendor friend of the show about them recently.
Oh, I really should. Can we
Can
we beat that? Beat that.
Yeah, but I will say that the friend of the show who had been speaking to me about this same thing, because I'd never heard of it,
Yeah.
and this person said they'd heard a bunch of not very good things and went in shitting themselves, and it turned out to be a reasonable experience, and the bloke was fine.
It's fine. So all that happened on this wedding was we made it in, and there was he was kicking them out of the house that they'd booked.
Because his family members wanted to rent it or something?
Something like that. But he kicked them out an hour before the ceremony. So the bride's just
so
got dressed, and they're like...
The couple and their families are in this house on site, and the bloke who owns it is like, no, my family members want to come in there for the weekend, so you guys are all going to have to get out.
This wasn't the exact same thing with mine, but yeah, it was the same thing. He was like, and it was an hour before the ceremony. He's like, you only have this. If you looked in your contract, you only have this till this time. But the ceremony's this time. Like, But
you're going to have to get out because the Airbnb customers are coming in soon.
Something like that. But yeah, he'd done that. And
Is this local?
Yeah, local to me. Local to us. But we went over, we did the ceremony.
Do you know where that is?
Canada.
We went over, we did the ceremony, and as I'm doing the family photos, people just aren't paying attention, so they haven't headed over to canapes and getting drinks. And Lincoln drops gear over into the reception room, and he is just there tearing shreds off all the guests, calling them losers and stuff like that. Literally
calling them losers.
All the guests losers because they're not coming over and drinking right now because they're having family photos. So he's there just tearing shreds off guests for no reason.
The owner.
Yeah, the owner.
You're losers because you're not over here drinking.
Yeah.
You're having those precious family photos.
Behind the bar drinking.
Amazing.
There was one.
Is it me from the future? Because it sounds like something
one
I
more.
do.
There was one more big thing. Oh, the kids at the end of the night. And then this venue in particular has like... How do I do this without...
Definitely beat that name out for earlier, will you?
Yeah. Has some attraction for later on. And these... Like the couple like, let's get photos on it. I'm like, yeah, cool, taking photos. And then the niece and nephew hop on. You're just filling in blanks in your head.
Wait, it has this attraction and all the kids in that want to ride. There's like one venue in the fucking state.
I need a lot of
Because I also know about that.
Yeah. So
also beep all that part out.
These kids are all hopping on it, and there was only 2 kids that got on it, but all these kids are watching from the sideline, thinking they're about to get a go. And we hop off after taking photos, and straight away the guy's like, nothing else is happening. You can't have it. All these kids start crying, and he just walks away. It was fantastic. It just watching a calamity of just so many errors on
That's
just
hilarious.
how to be a venue owner, how to keep people excited. I get it from the standpoint of if you probably let those kids on, he would have been.
They'd be there all night.
Yeah. But there's a way to do it. You just go, there's 2 more goes at it. All the kids are going on now.
Yeah. Or everybody gets one go.
Yeah.
Get on.
Yeah.
Go round or up and down. Whatever that attraction is, whether it goes round and round or up and down or on a slide.
So pretty much he started a fight with the bride in the morning, and then he started a fight with all the kids on the end of the night. It was
amazing.
Very funny.
What a man.
Covering all bases.
And then called all the guest pieces of shit for not drinking.
I fucking love this bloke.
I've got one. Plane etiquette.
Right.
Plane etiquette. That's fun.
And I'm not talking
in regards to leaning back.
No. Hey, we're going in a plane next month.
Are you talking about farting into the seat?
No, this is...
Is this going to Tasmania?
Been a few things come up about, kids have a right to be on, all of that, I'm not saying no, they don't. But I had noise cancelling headphones in, watching a fucking movie.
Yeah.
And I could not hear the show on maximum volume.
Are they next to you?
For the kids, they were it's 2 aside, 3 aside. Aisle in the middle.
Yeah.
So I'm on the aisle, this one. So 2 seats away was this kid
Across the aisle,
listening to a show on their iPad, no fucking headphones, full fucking volume, and it was
that's a parent's fault.
Yeah. But full volume the entire fucking flight. Couldn't hear announcements over the fucking...
I love this.
A Bose fucking iPad.
I would have blown up.
And it's
I would have 1,000% said something.
That to me is no, the kids are right. The parents are cunts.
It's not the kids' fault.
Why the
fuck?
No.
And it's
there's no chance
not trying to have the argument, kids have no place on a flight. No, take them on the flight.
No, fine.
But tell the cunts to shut up like everyone else.
Or get them headphones.
And get them headphones.
Did you look at the parents? Do they look like the type of people that would care?
Maybe they weren't even on the plane.
Just profile them really
They look
quickly
like the
while
type
we're
of people
But it's
that
like- but
I
it's-
can't say in the podcast.
But it's like, what can't we say in the podcast? We've said fucking everything.
What the fuck? That's not what the fuck I thought that was going. Holy fuck. Holy
It's not
shit.
going in.
Holy shit.
We're not going in.
Also, though, we're not cutting it out. We're just
There's a beep
beeping it.
over it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Holy fuck. There's not often that I'm stopped dead in a fucking sentence. That was unbelievable. Wow.
Fuck.
Holy
You
fuck,
fucking ass.
That's derailed
Yeah,
everything.
but that's not the answer I thought I was going to get.
No,
Like,
no,
what did you,
I
was
They
I
look
don't-
like Christians.
I'll
They're
be
like-
honest,
no.
I don't know what I was thinking, but it wasn't that.
I was just thinking, like, Bogan.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Like-
no, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking the kid was called Tarquin and fucking Mercedes, and they were from fucking, you know,
I didn't expect some.
They're from the
they were
northern
fucking
beaches.
St Ives, and they were,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. But holy
What
fuck.
is it when I come on an episode, racism just rolls throughout? Like,
I don't know why you said race. There was
oh,
nothing
no,
there.
just
Holy fuck. No, what I was going to say is the opposite is like when we're in Japan and like, you know, public transport's very quiet there.
Yeah.
I hammered my kids before we got, I go, when we get on this train, you shut your fucking mouths.
Yeah,
Like,
you're in a
kids,
different world.
They don't operate.
Yeah.
They just start, they were like, oh, blah. I go, shh. Gotta say something. Come over here. Whisper it. It's fine. Can you see anybody else on here talking loudly? Don't do it. Like, that's all you, yeah, it's on the parents.
Have you got anything after?
No, that's it. That'll do me. I was just furious that I had to be on a plane for 2.5 hours with these
It's such a
noisy
weird-
fucks.
No, you saying about the chairs.
And at
going
least put something on everyone's going to be happy to
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Like, think about your audience. It's like doing comedy. Like,
Yeah.
have a look around.
Just some plain work.
Is it going to be Peppa Pig or gay porn? Maybe decide. Yeah.
Yeah, if you had to put gay porn on right next to them on your iPad, full ball,
Yeah, you should have done
see
that.
what happens.
Sorry, is this
drown him
making
out.
you and your flight uncomfortable? Yeah.
No, I already said about that on a previous episode about the seats going back. I was
Yeah.
like, if you're on a flight that's less than 2 hours and you put your seat back, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't be.
If you're 12 hours, great. Put it back as far as you
They're
can.
getting smaller and smaller though.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that room between.
Are they getting
I'm not-
smaller and smaller, or are you getting bigger and
I'm
bigger?
definitely getting bigger, but it's knees. It's
Yeah.
like my knees into the seat. Like if I am sitting here and I am like just on 6, my knees into the back of the.
Yeah.
then the tray thing that drops down, you can't fucking stay.
Did you get the front seats for the flight to Melbourne?
I haven't booked it yet.
Oh, idiot.
Oh fuck, have we?
I have. I don't know what you've
What are you
done.
doing in
Can
Melbourne?
you send me those details? Cock party.
It's a
Not as gay as
it's
it
like
sounds.
it's like a wedding gala, but
Yeah, in Melbourne.
Community
Melbourne,
over competition is the
yeah. But yeah, so it's on this
really,
year.
really good time.
It's excellent.
So, Gala has been replaced sort of by like now Sassy's is the main event, right?
Well,
Oh, is Gala not happening?
No, it's to the best of my knowledge.
Oh, what happened?
I've
Are you trying to start drama?
Oh, I just was genuinely curious. I thought that was a big success.
It was beautiful.
it was a great night.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Oh, well, come to cock party.
Yeah, I believe there's still tickets available to the cock party
Yeah.
for less
Sorry,
than the gala.
is it cob or cock?
Cock.
Community over competition.
Yeah, right, okay.
Cop
Yeah,
loafs all around.
150 bucks a ticket.
Yeah.
Love
Great
a cock
night
party.
out. It's excellent.
Yeah.
It's a very good. Well, it's in a new location this year.
Yeah.
Previously, it's been in a pavilion on St Kilda. But changed to some swanky new place.
Yeah,
I've
bougie.
got to have to dress up this time.
Yeah.
It's a bit bougie, yeah.
What is the theme?
It's dress your best or something.
Oh, yeah.
Where last year it was, what was it? What
Icons.
Oh,
like the
icons. It was icons. We went as ourselves.
The two Monties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. Do you go ask us chaps?
Well,
he was in his gold number.
Yeah, but
which he'll probably wear again this year.
no, it's getting a run for something else. But I think the chaps will be out at the dress your best.
Actually, just speaking of our friends at the helicopter, which we weren't, but I just went and hired that gold same jacket.
From
Our friends at Rundle's, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Where else would I hire menswear?
I didn't know they had gold stuff for hire. Well, there you go.
Next time you guys do the two Monties, right?
Yeah.
Not the podcast, the event, the charity event.
Where, despite the fact that we're fucking dirtbags, we raise lots of money for
Yeah,
charity
you're
events.
you guys are amazing. Sorry, I didn't give you enough of a big up.
Pieces of shit.
You guys should
90% of the
swap
time.
what you wear as outfits. So
No,
you
we've
have to
already
wear
discussed
his.
that.
Oh,
We actually
yeah.
I
discussed
just
it.
want to see you
We
wear
actually
arseless
discussed
chaps.
it for the icons thing for the party.
Oh.
Like, oh, you should go as me and I'll go as you. But I'm too short to wear his
And,
things.
and specifically
That's the-
buying arseless chaps that'll be worn once.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they're not cheap. About
Yeah,
$1,000
well, I'd have to
worth
get
of
yours
fucking
taken
leather.
up.
Really?
Yeah, they're dear.
Oof.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
oof.
Yeah, right. I had a meeting with a couple last night who said they finished it with, "Do you own cowboy boots?" And I was
Oh, they thought it was you.
and
and
I was
him.
tempted to say, "I think you've got the wrong one." And I said, "No, but I did just buy this massive black hat." And they went, "That'll do."
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a wedding possibly coming up with King, where I think they know
that
you.
me?
Yeah.
All right.
You are King, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. And they know you, same-sex dude couple, and they're like, we can't have the other Monty here and Budgie Smugglers around our wedding. I'm like,
Who the fuck?
ooh, I don't know.
Can you tell me who
yes.
they are?
When is it?
I think I've only just booked it. I'll give you it's like next Oct maybe.
That's funny.
Yeah, you know them to some degree. But
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
I think they're booking.
Oh, is that Woodhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking sick of people saying the gays know everyone. Oh, well.
No. Can I tell you the only
It's
reason I
'cause
know
we've all
that story is because if it's who I'm thinking it is, I don't know if I booked it, but
We're looking at you and one other.
yeah, who has also been a guest on our podcast. Because Casey from the Woodhouse told me about it.
Yeah,
She filled
yeah.
me in on it. She recommended the three of us, me, I'll fucking say it, me, you, and Adam Sini,
Yeah.
and they knocked you out straight away.
Yeah, you got the push.
Because
And Adam's too gay.
Because
so
they
it
are
makes you.
because they are a same-sex couple, and there's some 7 degrees of separation, 6 degrees of separation, and they went, yeah, he can't be here.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah. So it's down to me and him, I think.
I'm happy with
I
either.
think you must have already told me this story because she was telling me the story, and I'm like,
I think I told you the moment.
Somebody's
that I-
already told me this. How come I already know all these details?
It would
Anyway,
have been.
this is shit
Are we
podcast
done?
material.
That'd be about it.
2 minutes.
Oh,
We can just
You got a
fucking wrap
joke?
it here.
Do you want to tell us a joke about what's the difference between... maybe that's how we should finish every episode with that same joke every week.
what's the difference between what?
Oh, you haven't heard it?
Oh,
No.
fuck.
I'm fucking
Go
telling
on,
it.
then. Go on then.
What's the difference between a policeman's baton and a
Spatten.
a policeman's baton and a magician's wand? One's used for cunning stunts.
What, geez, for stunning cunts.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of magicians, here's a bit of filler to fucking take us out. Oh, so I had a meeting with a couple. This
Yep.
is the same story, but good friend of the show, Raquel,
Yeah.
who you shit on her name on a number of occasions, and she
We'll call
also,
her Rachel.
and she also she was in that clip of Adam Sini and Georgia. Georgia said Monty King is my favorite.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, we've already spoken this," so it's Raquel. So I had a meeting with her and a bloke recently, and they're going through all the things they're doing, and they said, "Oh," and I said, I'm doing the reception as well, and I was like, "Oh, like games, are you interested in doing any games? You could do this, you could do that." Probably had this look like I'd fucking shit myself when I was saying it because I fucking hate them. But they said, no, we don't really need that. We've got a magician. And I went, you fucking what? They go, we got this magician. I go, are you for real? And they go, yeah. I go, I fucking love magic, eh?
Was it Will?
Huh?
Will Dare to Trick?
I don't know.
Nah, so never mind.
So
Well, Dan's a truth.
No, there's a
Sounds like
company.
a drug.
There's a company called Dare to Trick.
I
His
don't,
name's Will.
no, I don't know. But anyway, they so they're telling me about this, and I go, I can't begin to tell you how much I love magic, especially like card tricks and shit. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah. And they mentioned a couple of times, and obviously went in there at a pretty fancy venue that I know is quite expensive, and, the blah, 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 the vendors. And so, they said, we're budget's getting pretty tight. And he was like this last add-on of some shit we didn't really need, but we wanted. But he's got this other trick that, and it's, I don't know what, it's something to do with a champagne bottle, and he doesn't touch it and the fucking cork blows out, whatever the fuck. I'm sure I'll find out. But they go, it's an extra $100, and we couldn't just, and I sat there and they kept talking, and I basically stopped listening to anything they said. And then there was a break in conversation. I said,
How's he do it?
I'll take $100 off the invoice right now if you guarantee me that goes to that bloke and he does that trick. And they're like, for real? I go, I've already sent you the new invoice. It's fucking on its way.
I love that.
Pay that money to that man fucking right now. We want that extra trick.
That's so good.
Yeah, I fucking love it. I love magic so much.
Do you have many magicians turn up at weddings?
Oh, not heaps. I could probably. I
Like
said
2 a year?
Yeah, maybe. I did say to them, another great vendor event is the one that Alex Marks organises in Sydney Harbour on the boat.
Yeah.
The year before last, he had a magician on the boat, and I've demolished beers all afternoon.
You're the worst person to be around a magician.
But not only that, because this guy's coming up to a group and he's doing he's got a trick with a phone and he's got some tricks with cards and blah 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 blah, and he's doing this one, and I'm full as a fucking boot. Like we're about to get off the boat. Like I've been on it all afternoon. Yeah, we'll say something like that. But whatever the fucking punch was going to be, I'm like a fucking Labrador, excited.
Yeah.
And I've said I'm hammered, and I go, like, he's supposed to produce the card or whatever the fuck. And I go, let's say it's the 3 of hearts. I go, if that card's the 3 of hearts, I will throw you off this fucking boat. And he's like, what? And I go, just turn the card over. But I was like, I will throw you off this fucking boat, you fucking witch.
I love that.
Which.
Yeah, but anyway, there's 2 minutes.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, boom, done.